Hello and welcome to RoadToArceus. I'm going to try something different today. We're actually going to try and do voiceovers of games. So you can see where we are now. I actually got myself back up to Snubble. I think we was on like Pikachu I left off. So this series is originally, I demoted it, I guess you could say, to streams. However, with the streams, it wasn't that great, okay? Because I realized I had to play so much more in order to actually level up and go up the ranks and not get reset, right? Because every time I played an episode or so here and there, I kept getting reset on the ladder and it was just kind of pointless. So I realized I need to play so much more games, right? In order to actually climb the ladder because of the bloody reset. So I just clipped my knuckles there. I'm going to try something else where I'm just going to speed up the footage and we're just going to do a voiceover. I'm going to try it out and see how it goes. Let me know in the comments what you think. I think it's not possible to do on streams. You won't get anywhere. I think it's too hard to make in real life. I have to put so much time into it because of how many games I need to play over usual videos. As you can tell, a lot more time is done in editing. So with the time that I have, just going for the original RoadToArceus videos that I used to do, it just isn't really feasible. And with leading to play loads of games, if I just did normal unedited gameplay footage, the videos would be like an hour and a half long and it might as well be a stream. Point is, right, I play a lot of Pokemon just on the side anyway, believe it or not, when I'm deck building and testing and stuff like that. And sometimes I just want to play to try and win. And that's the whole point of RoadToArceus anyway. So I thought, well, in the spare time I am just playing games, why don't I just record them and do a voiceover? So I've sped the footage up around about 2.5 times the speed. So it's watchable, but it isn't untrackable. You can see what's going on still. You can see what's happening. Yeah, I know it's outside of the norm. But I just want to see what we can do. I want to keep this RoadToArceus series alive. I want to play loads of games, and this seems to be the perfect breed between them. Anyway, we are playing the Iron Hands build, the Peony one, because that's the closest I had with the credits that I had. I just don't have enough credits to do anything. I do also have a, what build is it? It's a Giratina V-Star build as well, but that deck is an absolute gimmick. So we are just going to go with this. And we're seeing a lot of Charizards on the ladder because of San Diego, but we are dealing with it. Look at this, coming in with a Mew and actually hitting a 210 on it is quite nice. I do like the fact that we have Raihan in this deck. It actually adds that attacking option with Mew, which is lovely. But we are going to struggle a little bit, as you can see here, considering Mew is our actually, well, our only draw support and also our only pivot available right now. But let's just see how it goes. By the way, I don't actually remember how these games go, so I'm watching it fresh just as you are, and I'm going through it. So we see a Radiant Charizard 210. We're looking pretty bad. Now, what are we hoping? Illuminous? Brother, what are we hoping for here? I think we promote the Entei here, right? And we just go for a fleet-footed. That's what I'm thinking. Why don't I even consider the right shoot? Sometimes, bro, I don't understand myself. We get the top deck of energy, which, you know, surprise, surprise, isn't that crazy. Why did I put the Zapdos down? I think I didn't want a Iron Hands down, even though Iron Hands is actually still pretty good. But I guess with the hand that I have, it's not great. But from the prizes of that KO, thankfully we get a Mew. That's what I like. Now, I forgot if this list plays Devolution, actually. I think it does. I'm not going to bring it up and check because I don't have it, which is kind of fraudulent. But that said, the Charizard matchup is always quite hard for this deck anyway. So, yeah, it's not the best deck to be playing right now. However, it is great when you Iron Hands quickly. This build is all about just getting Iron Hands out. You're going second, you just get Iron Hands out as quick as you can, take out these evolution Pokemon before they evolve. That's the premise. That was a water energy. What the hell? I didn't even notice that. That's crazy. What is blood cooking? Yeah, I think that was kind of the whole idea. Hands out and just take out these evolutions, which does actually work, to be fair to you. It's not a terrible idea, all things considered. Yeah, you can see me spamming that Lumineon. I wanted that Lumineon just to get some supporter cards. And yeah, we just couldn't do it there. Had to scoop up. And that's 1L already. Now we're in the Pokeball League, so we only lose 10 rank points. Not that big a deal. I'm thinking, you know what? Sometimes you just got to go for it. And that one we didn't. Now we match up against what seems to be Garchomp, Lucario. Again, we are on the lower ranks of the ladder, but this is prime, okay? Prime Hands territory. Let's be real. And as you can see, I'm trying to use my switches to try and thin out to get as much cards as possible off that Mew, but we don't get anything. That said, I'm thinking, right, they could evolve this turn, but even if they evolve into Lucario, Iron Hand still gets it, right? We are fine. And they didn't, and that's great. So now I'm sitting there just going, do you know what? It's not happening. I could throw that Beach Court down, but I'm like, do you know what? I'm just going to arm press and go from there. The Ultra Ball is perfect. Absolutely wonderful. They do get the Garchomp though, so we're not really in that Ampy very much territory. However, Garchomp is still weak. So we can just go for an arm press, take out the guard chomp, and that's still 2 prizes regardless, so we ain't got to stress. That's it. On top of that though, these are fighting cards, and we are weak to fighting, but single prizes. You see the back and forth here. It's like, all right, Iron Hands, lovely. And I tell you what, in this episode, you can just see the power of Iron Hands. It's just too good, man. Like, I absolutely love Iron Hands. You know what? I had a big fear, had a big scare of Iron Hands. Look at that top deck, bro. Miraidon. Oh, top notch. We get to use the Forest Seal Stone as well. Beautiful. But Iron Hands needs to be in a really nice spot, right? It's very powerful. It's powerful enough to actually have Miraidon build itself around it. Remember Path Miraidon? Huh? What's that? Bro, Miraidon's literally just dedicated itself to Iron Hands. And I kind of realized that myself when I first tried Iron Hands in literally the first video I put out on Paradox Rift. I took a build that was more primarily focused on hands. And just seeing that power, I was like, yeah, I could see Miraidon going down this route because it just felt so good to play. And that's kind of what's happened, right? Path Miraidon's kind of fallen off and it's now Hands Miraidon. And it makes sense because there's so much evolution going on in the format. Charizard's still there. You know, it can take advantage of that. If it all goes well, but it is kind of a bit more of a one-trick pony, so to speak. You know, it's like Iron Hands or die. But that said, I like this Peony build because it doesn't have to be that. It can still just be a Miraidon deck, which is nice because you just have so much more options. Now, here I'm thinking about the Peony. Do I go for that? Do I attach the turbo to attack? I'm thinking, do you know what? Yeah, I think I've done the maths right. I think I do actually get the KO on this Garchomp. So, you know, I'm like maths. I have to think sometimes. But yeah, I was like, okay, no, I think we do get the KO thanks to weakness. And that new draw is also quite nice. I think we also get the fleet-footed here as well. I don't know what I'm thinking about here, to be fair to you. I don't know if I'm worrying about the maths and all that. Or no, I think I'm thinking about Star Alchemy, aren't I? Yeah. I figured, do I use it? Because if this Raikou goes down, I can't. But in that process of thinking, they just scoop. So I was like, all right, GG's. That's fine by me. Now, this hand, thank God it's a mulligan, because that was... Actually, that wasn't terrible, all things considered. You know, I'm just glad it's not hands full of energy. I saw this post on Twitter where this guy who's got literally just a handful of energy playing right. I'm like, hey, yo, I feel bad for this guy, but it does happen, man. It does happen. But yeah, ultimately, it's interesting to see how Miraidon's gone down this route of like it being about the pathing and slowing decks down and just having that beat stick mentality as well to a hands deck. It really is interesting to see, but I do like it. And this is like one of my more favorite decks right now. It's not my favorite deck. I'd say right now, let me think. I think my favorite deck now has to be the Mewtwo v Union deck that was made by Tom. I've got his surname and I feel bad about that. It's not Shelter, is it? It's not going to be that. What am I waffling about? But yeah, that deck, that Mewtwo v Union deck is really fun to play. I really do like it. So that's my favorite deck right now. But if I was to pick up a deck that I feel comfortable with playing, understanding a bit more, it would be this Hands Miraidon. I think I understand it quite well. I like it. I win most games with it. I've tried Moon. For those who have seen the other episodes of RoadToArceus, I have tried Moon and I don't like it personally. I can win with it, but it just don't feel good. You know, it just don't feel good. I do like the Iron Hands. Either way, look at the Raihan still coming in clutch, thinking about what to get there. And I decided to go for the vacuum because, of course, that means I can KO this Raikou because we have the Miraidon Mirror. But this is the Path Miraidon, I think. I think this is Path, right? But it just plays some different stuff, right? It's got the double Flaffy, which you see. This one, this build of the Peony only plays the 1/1 Flaffy 9, which is very risky, but seems to pay off, seems to work out, not to be a problem at all. So that's good news. And yeah, as you can see, it's literally just full on back and forth, right? They're bossing up here. They don't have draw. We have the option to Mew if we want to, and I love that. That's why I like the fact that there's 2 Mew EX in here. Right, so I'm thinking about what to discard here because I'm thinking of the value of boss. I'm like, oh, but that energy is going to be good as well. I need to attach to Raikou here. It's Miraidon goes down. I'm kind of screwed, but I'm thinking, do you know what? Boss. We have to boss. I can also just get a Flaffy. And that's exactly what I do. We're hitting 210 straight. And here was my thought process. As you can see, I clicked on that Zapdos. That Zapdos is weak to lightning, so I don't need a full bench of Raikou for Raikou to take a KO. I have the boss. Thankfully, I found the switch from the prize, which was amazing because I can now pivot. So I have everything in my hand for game, right? You just, pro to whatever you want, Flaffy the energy, boss up that Zapdos and KO it, right? Thankfully, they played the Zapdos. And in fact, it didn't even matter because they benched the Raichu. So I could have also just bossed up the Raichu for game. So that's fine as well. Oh, they go for a Dynamic Spark anyway. So they just kind of lose regardless. So I didn't even realize that I already had KO with the Squawk. Just bench it. But I had bloodthirsty eyes, all right? Caught me Call me there we go, take the KO. I'm gonna say call me like a rock because I was like, do you know what? I'm bringing up this Donnie and I'm KOing it now. Another dub though. Would you look at that? We're getting dubs on the board and that's lovely to see. And that's what I'm saying. I like the fact that I can just play these decks, not have to worry so much about commentating, just get through the game and start grinding. Also, I like Iron Hands' speed as well. As you can tell, I like speed decks. Ladder, it's so good to play decks that are just very fast and very good at taking prizes quickly and early because you just get through your games quicker. You just get through your games quicker. And if you get through your games quicker, you climb quicker. And that's why I'm liking the Iron Hands. So I might play this for a little while. I might become the hands expert at this point. just until I build a deck, I get enough credits to build a deck that I'm happy with. Right now, I'm eyeing up Lugia. I do like Lugia. I'm really liking Lugia. So I'm eyeing that up too. Also, this game, as you can see, is a bit of a slower pace. And you'll see why. Well, it's kind of obvious. It ends quickly. And you can probably see how. So this is going to be Iron Hands Prime, right? Prime Iron Hands at play here. We go for the Miraidon. We go for the Tandem Unit. God, this feels like snail's pace now after watching its speed, normal speed, eh? This is normal speed? Wait, I didn't slow this down, did I? No, I think my ADHD brain just got so used to the actual pace of it. It got so used to the speed. It's like, hold on, is this slow-mo? It's not, I promise. I don't know why I'm thinking about this. I think I'm trying to do the maths in my head. This can't be normal speed. Wait, I swear I must have slowed this down by accident. What? No, this is normal speed. Why is it so slow? Huh? I don't know. Either way, we just get the KO. I'm not saying this is peak Iron Hands when it was Raikou that done it. Sorry, Raikou, disrespecting you. My bad. That was just an easy win there. Do you know what I don't like? I don't like the fact that you have to take this prize card here. If you win, do it automatically. You know what I mean? You know, like PTCGL back in the day? Yeah, absolutely ridiculous. Right, we've got another game coming up here, which also seems to be actually quite slow paced. I don't know if this is meant to be. Oh, no, it is. It's another slow paced game. I guess we've got two slow paced games here. So two games that end pretty quickly, which is what I'm talking about, right? I'm talking about the fact that we can come up against these decks. So playing these decks, should I say. Sorry, I'm talking so much. I'm tripping up on my own words. Playing these decks that just have fast games. And you're seeing the proof of it here because of the fact that, yeah, end of the day. Oh, it's a Ryulu. You know how this is going to go. I love going second, by the way. I think you have to go second in this deck. I think the fact that my opponent, it kind of acts as a pseudo donk deck as well. My opponent doesn't start anything else after a basic that you can just KO with hands or with any Pokemon, you just win, like that Manaphy. This one's a bit different though. And they are going to go for a Ryulu. Actually, I think I remember how this goes. I do remember how this game goes. See, I don't suffer from memory loss. Only of the short term, you see. Yeah, see, for some reason, they must have priced something or had poor pricing and just went, no, I'm not doing that. See you later. Anyway, back to the speed that my brain is suddenly comfortable with. This is how I see the world go, by the way. I see it go at this speed. No. So we're playing Charizard again. So hopefully we get redemption. Because as you remember, we lost that first Charizard game. We do have the potential, though, to get a donk. Now, am I smart enough to realize that I just need to charge up a Raikou here? And then I win. Nope. For some reason, I'm thinking I need to Iron Hands. Am I... What is wrong with me? Why am I trying to Iron Hands this? Just get a Raikou, get generators, and off you pop, right? You win. What is Blood doing? I win here. I don't even need to anti-raid. Just get a retreat, bro. Oh my God, what have I done? If I just benched the Raikou, it would have been GG. What? See, look, this is proof, okay? I misplay in the moment. I can see these plays. I'm looking at it now as the viewer going, huh? What am I doing? What is Blood doing? Bro, I tell you, I don't do this on purpose, okay? I really don't. Just get a Raikou and KO. You would have won by now, you fraud. What are you doing? Right, either way, I'm still committing to the hands a bit too much, but I have the boss at least. I'm not even going to boss the Charmander. Oh my God. What am I doing? I must have been not paying attention at this point, bro. Boss the Charmander said he can't evolve to a Charizard. What are you doing, you donut? Oh, for God's sake, I don't know. Oh, yeah, I swear they get a Charizard, I'm going to be fuming. They do. What have I done? I had a game. Unless I'm missing something, right? No, I had the Peony. Peony, generator. I had the Squawk. Brother. I don't understand myself. I really don't. I confuse myself a lot here. But here, I think I'm actually planning to manually retreat all that energy just so I can swing with a Raikou and that we even have another boss. Yeah, I'm thinking about it, but I'm not doing it. Look, listen. I've never vouched myself as a good player, okay? Never vouched it. I've never claimed it. And I'm playing a series that's kind of relying on me being a good player. But it's fine. It's fine, okay? I can't lie. I'm actually kind of a bit stricken. I'm a bit like, what the hell? Why did I do that? I don't remember doing that at all. And now I feel like an idiot. Crying out loud. Do you know what? Is what it is. They swing. Good thing is I actually do get a KO here. And I can still go for this. So if I hit my generators, I don't, that's fine. I've got all of that energy back. It's kind of unnecessary, I guess, but I've got all that energy back. And that's that. So I actually vacuum away my own court for another one. Would you look at that? But that's quite nice. It does help out. I've got nothing to Lost Vacuum to, but I do have, not Lost Vacuum, sorry, Forest Seal Stone, but I do have Miraidon and I can get another Raikou or Raichu out. Go for the Forest Seal Stone and then just go from there. But they're just going to retreat to a Manaphy, sorry, Jirachi, which, you know, indicates that they don't have anything. And that's the power of Rotom. But in this case, yeah, it's not great because I have a Hanses. So I was sitting there checking out Rotom, getting confused because I was thinking, is that weak to lightning? Oh no, that was Zapdos, not Rotom. But you got to check to be sure. So I'm thinking, oh, I could just hands that for game. But no, I can't. I am going for that Beach Cork, so it just gives the free retreat to the Raikou, and I can just start handsing here. And next turn, I just need to take a KO. I'm sitting there thinking, right, let's get this Miraidon charged up, because if they don't mention another Pokemon, I'm only hitting 180, and I cannot KO that Rotom. I'm at the Rotom. The reason why is because if they evolve it to the Charizard into the active, which is likely, just like here, all I need to do is rope for game, even though I already have boss. But I'm thinking, all right, get Miraidon, rope for game, you know, but I do have the boss out, don't I? Unless I've played. Have I missed how many bosses I've played? I don't know, actually. But either way, I have game, right? Because I can promote something, just go for a Flaffy onto Miraidon, attach, and then rope, and everything else gets KO'd. But for some reason, I thought of being extra funky and decided to get a Raichu out. Because I was like, you know what? Let's let Raichu have some fun. And then I just go to the Raikou anyway, because I realized I didn't want to take extra time discarding energy. This is my brain, people, right? This is my brain. Ridiculous stuff. But either way, we do get to Bulbasaur rank here, which is absolutely lovely to see. And that's really nice. So we start to stumble, got to Bulbasaur, and we're on a cheeky 5-win streak. Doing well. Doing well. Look at that bold head. Isn't it something magnificent? Right, we're going to get into a few more games. See what I'm saying? We're covering so many games now. It's actually quite nice. Wouldn't you believe? Wonderful, wonderful stuff. There we go. We're going to go for an Ultra Ball there and get our Miraidon. No Squawk, though. I opted out on Squawk this time around, going, do you know what? I just need to get my board fully set up, and I need to get a Raikou going and get attacking, because I'm playing the moon. Right, I'm playing the moon. You're playing the moon. It's just, you just got to KO. Maybe you get lucky and get a hands in there, but it doesn't do much. Either way, you're probably taking out 3-2 prizes for game. So unless we do get hands on something like the cheeky Morpeko, that's fine. Now, I decided to put up the Raikou at the risk of hoping that they don't get a Frenzied Gouging here. I'm like, you know, there's some energy, you could do it. But then they do get the Status Vitality, and I'm like, uh-oh. Maybe I made a mistake promoting the Raikou, but I risked it for a biscuit. Let's see how it pans out. I'm a bit concerned. They get a Dark Patch. It's not looking good, Brev. They just got to attach for turn, haven't they? To get a Frenzied Gouging. If they do, I can always come up with something else, I guess. I don't know. I'm a bit worried here. I can't lie. See, my choices are very questionable. Now that I'm looking at it, though, I guess this is good for me as a player, because I'm actually watching back my footage of me playing, which is probably the best way to coach yourself, because you know, play games, you watch it back, and you go, oh, should have done this. Gives you that extra insight. So now I'm thinking a bit more. So maybe I'll improve as a player during this series as well. Yeah, keep thinking that, Sean. They're going to get an energy on cheeky Moonies. They're going to have to retreat and take the KO, which is not great. That said, they're going to have to go for a Frenzied Gouging if they want it. They are going to go for the poison, funnily enough, with the bonnet, and they decide instead to Calamity Storm. Now, it's not actually a bad shout, really, is it? Right? Because, funnily enough, the poison does KO me after their turn. So all they got to do is pass. So they don't have to worry about getting another moon. But I'm just happy about the fact that I stayed alive that turn to take a KO. So is that a misplay on their part? Yes. But look at me. We all misplay. It just happens, bro. It just happens. Right, they're going to go for an Arven here. Thankfully, no Professor Sadie's Vitality, but again, they don't need to. Now, the good thing, well, we just need an energy, don't we? I was going to say, the good thing here is I just hit my microphone. I'm sorry. Good thing here is that we do have Mareep, so we can get Flaffy out, right? We can charge up a Miraidon, you know, get that mid boy going, but we do need an energy off the top deck. So what I promote here doesn't really matter, but I should be promoting the Raikou. Actually, it does matter because I can get fleet-footed, right? And I think I realized that, so I'm like, oh yeah, I've got a fleet foot at some point. Now, here I'm confused. I was like, how the hell did they get that KO? And I realized, yeah, vacuum. So they didn't even need to pass. They just vacuumed it away. That's a KO. So now they can hopefully, in their end, try and get a cheeky moon out, but I don't think they have enough to get it going. So here they are, they're waiting, they're thinking, trying to figure it out. They're going to Dire Flame Wings. And I believe what they end up doing here is a bit strange, but also not terrible, because if I throw another Charm down, then, you know, it does get rid of that problem for them. But I think they go for a... don't tell me they V-Star power for this play. No shot. I think what they do, they actually go for a switch, energy switch onto the Morpeko to be able to... oh, hello, got Rod there. To be able to just get the attack off, hit the Raikou, bring it down low enough HP, so if I attack with it, then the Moon can Calamity Storm it rather than Frenzy Gouging. That's the Moon. The Moon just wants to Calamity Storm. It does not want a Frenzy Gouging, not in this kind of matchup. But then again, there's no problem with it, right? Because, well, if they manage to get... well, they aren't able to get the Moon up anyway, but... to be fair, is there any option but to attack? But wouldn't you just pass it? No, it makes sense. No, I get it, right? Because if you attack with the Morpeko, you can bring the energy back to that attacker anyway. But what's interesting here, what blows my mind a little bit, is they bring the energy not back to the Moltres, but to the Brute Bonnet. So I'm like, oh, you're trying to single prize your way through. Okay, I see ya. And I hear you loud and clear, my Donny. Let's just see where we go from here. There's a Raikou. We get another energy. That's great. It means with a Peony, I can definitely get something going here. Interesting, I go for the Peony instead of just a straight Flaffy, unless I've prized it or something I didn't know. But look at, yeah, oh God, look at that, bro. Oh, don't you love it when a good plan that you haven't made comes together? Oh, let me just try to poker stop. What if we hit a generator? That would be super clutch. So here I'm thinking about, right, what I want to do. I'm like, okay, let's just go for an escape rope. They're obviously going to bring up a single prizer, but they don't. For some reason, they brought up a Squawk, which absolutely blows my mind. I decided to go for a Peony, get myself a Forest Seal Stone so I can draw. And for some reason, I've decided to instead go for a Manaphy. I don't know why I didn't save that for a Peony at some point. I guess I was just sitting there going, right, I'm just going to get an Iron Hands charged up, sure thing. And actually, oh wait, hold on. I'm thinking here, do I retreat and take the extra 3 prizes? And I think I do. Right, so that game plan in my head, bro, I'm way too... bro, I might as well take Iron Hands to dinner after this because I'm in love with that thing because I keep thinking about it all the time. Jesus Christ, even my ex-girlfriends, they'll be jealous. Right, I guess I just wanted to hands that turn and take the extra prizes. Look, I won. That's great. I think the thought process there was like, well, if they promote a single prize and have to pass, then they still lose. But then again, it would be the same if they promoted a double prize because Miraidon hits 220. So I don't know. I guess I just wanted to Iron Hands because I felt good. Either way, going first isn't great. As you can see here, I couldn't do anything. So I had to just attach to the Iron Hands and pass, which isn't great. Especially when you're playing against a Chien-Pao. You kind of want to get that nice and early Iron Hands in on a Frigibax. But nah, brother. Ain't happening, Chief. All right, fair dues. Sometimes they want to go second, which is quite strange, actually, for a Chien-Pao that needs to set up. But I guess, did I mulligan? I don't know. I couldn't tell. There's probably some reasoning. Right, I just Peony here, and I'm like, you know what, screw it. Let's just see what we can do. I'm going to get a Nest Ball and a Forest Seal Stone, weirdly enough. I think I just go for a Miraidon, go for a Tandem unit so I can get Raikou. And, you know, I love my Flaffies, but I decided not to do it. I'm like, you know what, I'm going to double hands here. Let's see what we can do. I don't know my thought process there, but that was that. We get an energy, we can throw that on the Raikou. I'm sitting there thinking, right, I have a feeling it's just going to be similar to the Moon, just a straightforward swing, 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 win type matchup. And I'm hoping here they just don't have the Baxcalibur. But this is Chien-Pao doing perfect Chien-Pao things. They didn't even need to a reader. They just get the Baxcalibur, bro. Now I'm sitting there thinking, right, can they hit 280? So to get rid of the energy there, to get 2 energy back there, I think. So I think the best they can do is 240. They can do 300 damage, but they do only get the 240. I'm like, okay, we've just escaped death there. Can I do something here? And I get a switch and a generator. I'm like, yep, do you know what? I'm swinging. Now, unfortunately, it's not going to be enough. We're not going to take 220 there. And that kind of low-key sucks. Now, I'm sitting there thinking, do I pitch the Zapdos? Or do I go for the Spiritomb? Now, the reason for the Spiritomb was like, they're bricking. Right? They're kind of bricking. That said, not too much because they could just keep Shivery Chill and go for the concealed card. So I definitely missed that. So maybe I should have put another Mew down for more draw. But I hit the mic there again. Sorry. I'm thinking, what are they Lumineon? Because they need to do something. I was like, let me just remove that potential by Spiritomb. Yeah, I think I kind of played myself here. I think I played myself not getting a Mareep down to try and get Flaffy to keep the attackers going. Was too kind of tunnel visioned, I guess you could say, on the Iron Hands play. And I definitely missed this. Like, how did I miss this, bro? They just Greninja my hands and my Spiritomb for 3 prize cards. Oh, God. I did not pay attention to that Greninja potential. I completely forgot Chien-Pao can very easily Greninja. And not only that, just do it multiple turns. Yeah, kind of sucks. Or maybe that's why I didn't put the Flaffy down. But then I put a Spiritomb down. I am more puzzling than a puzzle. Yep, I couldn't think of anything there. Sorry, I tried. Anyway, we restart there a couple of times. We do go for the KO with the Raikou, but it's not looking good, Brev. You know what I'm saying? 5 prizes to take for us, 3 for them going into their turn. If I get a hands KO, though, on a Chien-Pao, then you could be talking about potential, because that's 3 prizes there. We only need to take 2. But yeah, Chien-Pao is just so good at taking big KOs. It's like, if you're behind on this kind of price trade, nah, the odds are so low. At that point, the only thing you can rely on is disruption, right? Ionos and stuff like that. But this deck doesn't have that option. It doesn't play it. Wait, no, I'm sure it plays. I don't think it plays any Iono. I think it is literally just, if I'm right, I think it is literally Peony, a couple bosses, and a couple of Raihans, I think. I don't think it plays any hand disruption. So yeah, as you can see here, like this would be a great turn for an Iono, wouldn't it? But no. Either way, we get a Raihan, and that's nice and all, because I can actually take out the Chien-Pao. I'm kind of just hoping here. I'm like, well, let's just hope they can't KO me. But then I realized they got a Chien-Pao, they just need to Shivery Chill. And if they have enough energy, then it kind of is that. So I'm doing the maths in my head. They only need literally extra energy. I see the 2 energy there. I took a bit of a second to think, hang on, they got 2 energy there. They've got game. So, after realizing that, I was like, nope, see you later. They've got game. I'm not going to waste my time here. Let's just go for the scoop. An unfortunate loss there, but let's see if we can bring it back. That's what we want to see. Can we bring it back and recover that loss? Look, at the end of the day, we only lost 10. Right? These are the type of games where you can lose because of the fact that you lose, you know, with the rank points and all that. It's not that big a deal. Right. So starting a Toedscruel here, but with the Charizard Sleep, you can tell it's a Charizard deck. They just have that one Toedscruel for Chien-Pao. Interesting enough, goes to show how strong Chien-Pao is against that Zard. You're having to tech it. But they couldn't do anything and they just passed. I'm like, oh, prime time. Let's go. Opportunity. And here's me being a bit of a doofus again. Oh, no, wait, hold on. I've got nothing. I can't do anything here, can I? Oh, no, I can't. Yeah, look at this. Not a single out. Ah, interesting. Except I can go to the escape rope. Okay, that's kind of cool. Oh, I win. Wait, I win here. What am I doing? What am I doing? Bro. What are you... Wait, did I go first? Oh, no, I went first, right? No. I must have thought I was going first. Why did I pass? Oh my God. Oh, this is just revealing how, bro. Yeah. Why am I on a 2-year waiting list for ADHD, bro? Why am I on a 2-year wait? Bro, I just got to send them this video. But hello, clear ADHD at play here, bro. Come on. I wasn't paying any attention. How could I forget that? Oh, I'm different. I swear to God. Unless I'm bugging now, my ADHD's kicking in. I didn't pay enough attention during this commentary to realize the fact that I actually went first. But no, didn't I? Wait, yeah, they just passed, but their timer was down already. Wait, I don't know now. Okay, now maybe, do you know what? I'm gonna leave it to you in the comments. I'm gonna leave it to you in the comments and I'm gonna let you tell me, was I going second there? Or was I going first? Because I kind of played myself. Right, well here, all I need is an escape rope and I can get a KO. Let's see if I realize that. That Peony though, that was rough. Okay, I do realize that. And I go for a Raihan. Now this, I was like, look at me, I'm being intelligent. And the reason why is because if they KO my Iron Hands here, I can at least swing with a Mew. I'll take that, right? It's better than nothing, you know what I mean? I'm also tempted to tech in a cheeky deforestation. What? Okay, let me tell you how that came to be. Right, my brain is frying. My brain is frying right now. This is what happens when I talk for half an hour straight. My brain slowly goes into sleep mode. So here's the thought process, right? I was thinking of de-evolution, but de-evolution is a tool card. Do you know what else is a tool card? And a card that I've been mentioning a couple times already? Forest Seal Stone. So you put D, and then you realize after saying devolution, DE, you think, oh wait, no, am I talking about Forest Seal Stone? And that filter doesn't process. So the word just comes through. So then I start saying deforest. And then the only thing that can come after deforest is Asian. That's the only word that has those two together. So thus, the word deforestation was born. Blood really said deforestation. Let me get that let me chop down some trees. Eh? Let me start chopping. All right, call me Chopin. All right, because I'm chopping. Oh my God, Jesus Christ. I don't understand myself. Right, this is frustrating, bro, because I'm sitting there going, all I need to do is KO the Zard. Right, I just need a way to get to energy and play, but it sucks because I had to promote my Reap. I had to get rid of those 2 electric generators. I clearly won the game. I didn't think that at the time, but now I'm thinking it. I clearly won the game, and here I am, optionless, literally nothing. Restart, I'm praying for something, and there's nothing. And I scoop. So we end the video with such a flawed game. We started so strong, a 5-win streak, but that's that. So unfortunate. That, look, we still went up a rank. We've got to Bulbasaur. The next goal is Greninja. Let's see if we can get there. Thanks for watching, as always. And that was pretty cool. I actually quite enjoyed the commentary. I hope the gameplay wasn't too fast. I hope that was enjoyable for you. And it's a bit of a different pace and tempo video for what I usually do. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments down below because I really want to continue this series and I think this is the best way. But your input is massively important. But we'll leave it there. Take care of yourselves and peace.